Welcome back, guys. I am so excited about how LTP Shoutouts has really taken off. I have people reaching out to me all the time about wanting to give a shout out to their coaches, to their healthcare provider, of all the help they've given them. And that's what it's all about. So please keep reaching out to me. Instagram is Live to Progress, all one word, and let's definitely get it rolling. And this time I talked to Erica Bogan. She's actually a local here from the Queen City. She goes to CrossFit Vitality, and she's giving a shout out to her favorite coach, Amy Holland. So enjoy it, guys. Here with Erica Bogan, and we are going to do our LTP shout outs. And today she's going to be giving a shout out to one of her coaches, CrossFit coaches at CrossFit Vitality. And Erica, thank you for being on with us.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be on here. I'd like to give a shout out to my coach, Amy Holland. You know, without her, gosh, I don't even know physically, mentally, emotionally, everything, you know, where I would be. She does so much more in the box with me than just train and get my body looking good. You know, she's a superhuman. She's my superhero.
I love that. I love that so much. So, okay, so give us a little bit of backstory. Like, how is it that she's helped you to push through things? Well, actually, how did you get into CrossFit? And I know you said she's the first person you met. So how did that go?
So I actually just kind of rolled into Vitality one day after being turned away from a couple other local CrossFit boxes, and Vitality was right in my backyard. And I just kind of rolled in there one day, and Amy was the one that was at the desk. And she's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to do CrossFit." And just remember, she kind of smiled at me and she's like, "All right, let's talk." And the more we started talking and got into conversation and got to know each other, I ended up finding out that she was already working with Amanda. Amanda's last name just totally went out of my brain. Oh, Amanda Clue. From CrossFit 77, who at the time had a nonprofit 501c3 called Project Momentum, where they were working with other adaptive athletes in the Charlotte metro area and training them in CrossFit, as well as working with some adaptive kids, which I thought was really, really cool. And so yeah, Amy and I just kind of hit it off, and I had no idea in the beginning what I was exactly signing up for. Mm-hmm. I had just happened to see one of my Facebook friends, who's also an adaptive athlete out in California, climbing a rope with his wheelchair attached to him, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. Yeah. Kind of how I fell into it. So it's been an amazing journey, though. Like I said, it's more than just physical wellness for me. It's mental health wellness, it's emotional wellness, along with the physical wellness, and just being a part of an amazing community.
It truly is. And we were talking about that a little bit before we started the recording, how being in the Charlotte or the Queen City, however people want to call it, it's been an amazing community. Yeah. In this fitness realm where everyone, doesn't matter who you are, everyone helps everyone. And we talk a lot with people like Beers and Burpees, that Mike, that they're just great people, and their causes, the charities, Dream on 3, all of these things that we've talked about. And I mean, even what you're going to do this Sunday for those kids as well, is just fantastic stuff. So again, it's part of helping each other and growing with each other through everything, like you said. So this is just so great to give those shout outs to those people, Amy and Amanda. So if there was one thing, whenever Amy hears this, what would you like to tell her?
I don't want to get all emotional, but I will.
That is totally fine.
Amy has saved my life in so many ways, and I don't know that she fully realizes that. I live with pretty severe PTSD, and I've got anxiety disorders and all kinds of crazy stuff from becoming injured. And, at one point in time, I had to quit CrossFit for a little while. And, I literally emotionally and mental health wise spiraled out of control and got into a horribly, horribly dark place. And I think that was when I realized how much CrossFit benefits me. And, I keep saying over and over, more than just physically. And for me, that's, mental health wise, what it does for me. It's more than an antidepressant or anything that a doctor could ever prescribe to me, of what it does for me mentally and emotionally. Just going in there and pushing myself past limits and through pain and stuff that at one point in time I never thought I would be able to do. And because of CrossFit, I'm able to do it, and Amy being the pivotal person, the person in the center of all of it. I mean, she's the one that's making it happen for me. She's the one that is always there with a brutal wad ready and planned, when I get in the gym. And it's funny because if it's something's too easy, she makes sure to torture me a little bit more. But all jokes aside, her pushing me helps me again. From a mental health standpoint, it helps me to stay balanced and stay grounded and remember that, when my PTSD is really, really acting up and, there's days where I'm afraid to leave my house. It reminds me of the things that I do in the gym and all of the barriers and the limits that we've already pushed through, things I can remember one of the first times ever trying to climb a rope in the gym and I couldn't even get like 3 feet off the ground, and now I can climb to the top of it unassisted. And, all of those things are very physical, but in a metaphoric sense, it's what it does for me from a mental health standpoint, if that makes sense. It's the same type of limits that I'm pushing, and just reminding myself what I've already accomplished and the things in the future that are yet to happen, but that are already in the works, is really, truly what keeps me going and keeps me alive.
Absolutely. That's well, Amy, now you know the difference you've made in Erica's life. It's not just workout, it's literally all around life-saving that you're doing.
Absolutely. It's funny, Louis, because I have cut things out of my life to be able to afford CrossFit. And, it's like one of those things where you're like weighing your,
do I really need this?
Yeah. I mean, and so, all the stuff that I cut out of my life was stuff that I didn't need anyway. And,
that's so true.
Just made more room for all of this craziness that we do in the gym and out on the Spartan course and all the stuff that I'm involved with.
Yeah, that's so great to hear. And if anyone that's listening is interested in knowing more about her story, yes, that is coming. So stay tuned for that too. So there's some really good stuff to hear and just to share it and be able to be a part of it is just something else. It's amazing. So thank you, Erika, so much for giving Amy that shout out, and CrossFit Vitality. Thank you so much for being such a fantastic box.
Our owners are amazing.
Oh yes, please go ahead. What is their names?
Yeah, so Steve and Jessica Pinkerton are the owners of my gym, and two of the most beautiful people I have ever met, inside and out. The dedication and the time they take with everybody, and they've never actually personally trained me, but they know my name and they know who I am. And when I come into the gym, it's like coming home. They're just there with open arms for all of us. Yeah.
Well, I signed up for the Open, so maybe I'll go there to do my workouts. So I'll probably see you there.
Absolutely, that would be awesome.
Yeah. So again, thank you so much, Erika, and I'm really looking forward to the other amazing things we'll have coming up, the other stories, and again, everybody, thank you so much for listening. Because of you guys is that this is possible to share more positivity around the world that is so needed right now. And again, thank you so much, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you, Erika.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks for checking out Fit Talk with Coach Luis. Remember to follow us on social media on Instagram at Live to Progress and on Twitter at Live2Progress. Stay tuned for more episodes of Fit Talk with Coach Luis coming soon. And remember, always live to progress.